Do you ever think about how lucky we are that babies can only cry after they're born? Imagine standing next to a pregnant woman and just hearing the muffled screaming coming from her stomach. It's a morbid thought that I don't want to think about, but okay, I guess I'll imagine it. Point of view. Me having a sandwich realizing I can't figure out if there's 365 birthdays or 8 billion birthdays. When I was 9, I was at this park and this woman yelled out, "Okay, let's go home and it's time for dinner." And I was hungry, so I followed 5 other kids to the car and they didn't notice until I went to their house and I asked them where my plate is. You would get kidnapped so easily. I dated this blind girl until she broke up with me a few weeks ago. Guess who's back with a different voice? Ending my bloodline because one son likes boys and the other needs medication to be one. Having kids is overrated anyway. Me explaining that people often forget that there was a time before glasses, which explains many historical myths and legends. You never actually stop clapping. The time between claps just becomes longer. I had to poop, but now I don't. Where'd it go? Is it stuck? Is it lost? Did it evaporate? Did it teleport? Will it come back? Did it eat itself? I'll find you, poop, if it's the last thing I do! Someone just called my son gay on Xbox and he responded, "I'm straighter than the pole your mom dances on. I am not intervening." Yeah, he's not getting in trouble for this, I'm sorry. Alcohol is more socially acceptable to drink in public than milk. Save money by only buying lenses and not the frames. Yeah, just like wedge them in there, that works. You ever cry so hard that you wake up like this? Hey, beg for a banger Emperor Palpatine cosplay. Internet friends are so weird because, like, I know your deepest trauma, but I've never seen your legs. Bro ate all the webs. And they're stuck in there, so they can't even come out. Me handing in my math exam where John is negative 50.438 feet tall. Yeah, that makes sense. British people when you say truth or dare instead of authentic factual response or mischievous challenge. What it feels like to be a rotisserie chicken. I don't understand airports. I don't even believe these people are real. Why are 200 people flying to Chicago from Cincinnati at the same time as me? It's almost Monday at 8 p.m., the most random time of the week. Do none of you work? And the plane is at full capacity? How? It takes less time to drive there. Why did we all make this stupid financial decision? The man next to me is wearing shorts. It's snowing in both cities. What? How to become a billionaire in 2 simple steps. Step 1. Save $1 million per year. Step 2. Do this for 1,000 years. Yeah, that puts into perspective how unfair it is that they have that money. Little bro got suspended and had to come to school with the frickin' robot. Growing up and learning that I actually have a chance with like half the YouTubers I had a crush on at 12. That is not a good thing, mind you. We laugh at dogs getting excited when they hear a bark on TV, but if TV was a non-stop stream of unintelligible noises and then someone suddenly spoke to you in your own language, you'd be pretty freaking startled too. Men don't even build crap like this anymore, they just wear 3-inch shorts and cheat. No babe, I totally get it. I really love waking up to your 12 full volume alarms set 5 minutes apart at 7 in the morning while you sleep through all of them. Oh, you gotta crush that guy's phone. Why do you let him eat sand? I don't like him. God damn, what did he do? How the frick are kids these days vaping? When I was a kid, I was still trying to figure out how they got cars into malls. I had his location. He unadded and unfollowed every girl. I lived with him. I had his password. I went everywhere with him. I was with him 24/7 and he still found a way to cheat. That guy was a freaking ninja, goddamn. When I wanted a cat, so I went outside and caught one instead of adopting and buying. Immoral, but not the worst idea. Karma is the nastiest person I ever met because 6 years ago when I was 19, I ghosted the nicest guy who had the best intentions for me. And tell me why he's the person that's interviewing me for a job that I desperately need tomorrow. Oh god, yeah, you fumbled that one. Explaining to the other teenagers in my autism support group that my special interest is quite literally making money and I couldn't give a crap about cars or dinosaurs. Yeah, you'd make it in the capitalist system. When the waiter gives me and my aunt a 75% discount and he looks at my aunt and says, "Looks like you're about to pop, have a safe delivery," but she wasn't pregnant and she just sat in the car crying for the next half hour. At least you got free food, kinda? My daughter crying because she cheated on her boyfriend and I told him, "Hey, based." It's been a long day. How does that float? What the? Mom, can you help me with something? 20-second activity. Dad, can you help me with something? 16-hour manual labor. Yeah, this honestly happens constantly. Set your Wi-Fi password to 24446666668888888888 so that whenever someone asks you for your password, you can tell them it's 123456778. The reason your mom/grandma thinks you're handsome is because you look like the man they married. Oh, so she just has bad taste, okay. I hate when I go out in public and the public be there. Remembering that time I went to the toilet at my ex's house in the middle of the night, didn't turn on the light, and pulled my trousers down and sat on his stepdad's bare lap. Okay, but why was he there without lights? Missing the feeling of ripping out my teeth and then sliding my tongue around in the bloody missing tooth hole. Yeah, I don't know why kids did that, but it was fun. That one time, I transformed my entire home into a rage room so I could just unlock my inner child and release all my toxic energy. Yeah, the cleanup's gotta be rough though. When I was fresh out of the psych ward in 8th grade and I was really bored in Spanish class, so I raised my hand and said, "Me gusta comer caca." And my teacher went on a rant about how I needed professional help in front of the whole class. I just got out of it. Point of view! I'm making sure everyone is real before this plane takes off. None of you are skinwalkers, right? When you go on your boyfriend's phone to catch him cheating and all you find is my girlfriend autistic in his search history. My self-esteem is so low that I can't imagine anyone being attracted to me, so my ego is so high that if you even look at me, I'll think you are in love. Point of view! Me realizing the reason why I'm good at giving advice is because I've made the most mistakes. Oh man, I feel that. When will people realize that 13 and 16, 14 and 17, and 15 and 18 years old together is not weird because of the age difference, but because of the maturity difference? Thank you, some people have way more experience, which makes a weird power dynamic. I hate when people take my glasses and say, "Wow, you really can't see." Like, no crap, I don't walk up to a random person and take their wheelchair and say, "Wow, you really can't walk." You never see commercials for new cereals. There are no new cereals. For some reason, cereal innovation ceased in the 90s. I mean, sometimes there's new ones, but they're based on like weird candy and then they die right away. Me explaining that in Monopoly, if no one ever buys the property, everyone gets richer and no one loses. When I leaned in to kiss him and he threw his hands in the air and said, "Yay!" before we started making out. Bro, you going out with Pee Wee Herman? When your cousin calls you by your corn name at the family dinner. Whoever named frogs got it 100% right. Like, those things are frogs. Frog. Yeah, it works. I feel sick when we aren't cuddled up together every night. I've been putting a nicotine patch on her for the last 6 months. Wait, what? Me after talking crap about my physics teacher to my algebra teacher and then see them at Target holding hands in the same day. Oh god, they hate me now, don't they? Girls. He's gotta be 6 foot tall, muscular, good looking, funny, and super rich. Boys. Must be female. Optional. Being a woman is such a unique experience because why am I sobbing but I also have the overwhelming need to get my back broken? Me when my mom started crying after I made the joke, "I must be attractive, I was hot enough for your boyfriend when I was 12. Oh boy, that's abuse. When my dad used to hit me, so I got his ashes and I filled them in a punching bag. That is so raw, let's go. We literally teach babies how to speak, so why can't we just raise animals the same way and teach them too? I just realized Ice Spice is Ice Spice spelled backwards. We need to give her more credit for real. No, it's not. It's like no, it's not. You get $1,000 per person you annoy. What is the fastest way that you can become a billionaire? Oh, just online shitposting, obviously. When you're a kid and you don't realize that you're also watching your mom and dad grow up. Oh, I don't want to see them get old. Wow, those were very informational. Subscribe for more, I guess.